Welcome all iPix viewers. Today we are exploring another important topic. We're diving deep into the world of security operations and asking a critical question. Are your security tools keeping up with your business, or are they holding you back? In the next few minutes, we'll break down why traditional security information and event management, or SIEM tools, are struggling in the modern cloud era. We'll then introduce a next-generation, cloud-native alternative, Microsoft Sentinel. We'll cover how it handles data onboarding, how its analytics slash through alert noise, and how its investigation tools provide clarity. We'll also explore its powerful automation, flexible cost models, and robust threat hunting capabilities. Finally, we'll look at a quick case study and answer some frequently asked questions. Let's get started. Here's the thing about traditional security tools. They're like building a moat around a castle you outgrew years ago. That old model was designed for a world where your data, your users, and your applications all lived neatly within a physical perimeter. You could build a wall, install a gate, and feel reasonably secure. The process was predictable, but painfully manual and capital-intensive. You buy hardware, often oversized to account for future growth you can only guess at. You rack it, spending days or weeks on physical installation, cabling, and power. Then comes the endless cycle to tune a million rules. You spend countless hours writing and refining correlation logic, trying to distinguish real threats from the torrent of benign activity. It's a constant battle against false positives. And all the while, you hope your storage doesn't explode. Every new data source, every increase in log volume, puts pressure on your fixed capacity, forcing you into difficult conversations about what to log and what to discard. Meanwhile, the inevitable happens. Alerts pile up. The system you built to provide clarity becomes a source of overwhelming noise. Your security teams get fatigued, desensitized by the constant stream of low-fidelity alerts. They spend their days chasing ghosts instead of hunting real adversaries. And when you need to grow, scaling means buying more stuff. It's a forklift upgrade, a multi-month project just to get back to a baseline. This model is fundamentally broken for the cloud-first, hybrid world we live in now. Sentinel flips that model entirely. It was designed with a completely different philosophy. It's cloud-native from the jump. This isn't just a legacy tool ported to a virtual machine in the cloud. It's built on a hyperscale cloud platform, which means the core problems of infrastructure management simply disappear. As an analyst or engineer, I don't babysit servers or storage. I don't plan for capacity or worry about patching the underlying infrastructure. My focus shifts from maintaining a tool to actually using it for security. Need more ingestion capacity because you're onboarding a new business unit or a chatty application? It scales with me automatically. The platform handles the burst, and I can adjust my commitment levels in minutes, not months. This elasticity is a game changer for dynamic environments. Now let's talk about detection. Instead of relying solely on static rules that trigger noise, the kind that fire every time a user logs in from a new location, Sentinel leans heavily on analytics and machine learning. It learns what's normal for my environment. For each user, each device, each resource, it builds a behavioral baseline. So when that user logs in from a new country, it doesn't just fire an alert. It asks more questions. Is it from an anonymous proxy? Is it followed by an attempt to access sensitive data they've never touched before? Is it part of a pattern seen in other tenants? This allows it to fuse low-fidelity signals across my entire digital estate, from identities, to endpoints, to SaaS applications, and my multi-cloud workloads. That means my team gets far fewer random pings and more high-confidence incidents. We're not investigating a single event. We're investigating a story that the machine has already pieced together for us. This is a fundamental difference. Traditional SIEMs collect logs. They give you a mountain of raw data and a search bar. Sentinel adds context. For every user, IP, or host in an incident, it provides an entity page that tells me who they are, what their normal behavior is, and what other alerts they're associated with. It automatically maps malicious activity to the MITRE-ATT&CK framework, so I can instantly understand the adversary's tactics and techniques without having to be a framework expert. It stitches timelines together automatically, ordering the events of an attack into a logical sequence. And it gives me that interactive investigation graph so I can visually explore relationships and see the blast radius fast. This turns hours of manual correlation into seconds of exploration. And when something's off, I don't just file a ticket and wait, I automate. This is where security orchestration, automation, and response, or SOAR, comes built in. Using playbooks, which are powered by Azure Logic Apps, I can kick off containment and enrichment tasks instantly. When a high-severity incident is created, a playbook can automatically disable a compromised user account in Azure AD, isolate an infected device from the network using Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, and block a malicious IP address at the firewall. This can all happen on autopilot or with human-in-the-loop approvals if I want a sanity check before taking action. This frees up my analysts to focus on the most complex threats. Cost-wise, the model is also fundamentally different. I'm not locked into a massive, upfront capital expenditure or a painful forklift upgrade every few years. It's a flexible pay-as-you-go model with options like commitment tiers for predictability. Plus, you can optimize costs with features like basic logs for high-volume, low-security value data and long-term archiving for compliance. This means my hot data needed for real-time analytics stays hot and searchable, while my cold compliance data stays cheap. I'm in control of my costs, aligning them with the value I get from the data. Getting that data in is also radically simplified. Hundreds of connectors are baked in, ready to go with a few clicks. Of course, first-party sources like Microsoft 365 and Azure are free to ingest and offer the deepest integration, but the ecosystem is broad, connecting to AWS, GCP, identity providers like Okta, network vendors like Palo Alto. All the usual suspects are there. This means I'm not spending weeks writing custom parsers or fragile glue code. I'm onboarding data sources in minutes and getting value immediately. And for the proactive defenders, threat hunting is real too. It's not just a marketing term. The Custo Query Language, or KQL, is incredibly powerful. It lets me pivot through billions of events in seconds, not hours. I can search for faint signals of compromise across petabytes of data interactively. I can save my favorite queries, build a library for my team, and run them on a schedule to create custom alerts. For more advanced hunting, I can use integrated Jupyter notebooks to blend my queries with Python libraries for machine learning, visualization, and external API calls. I can share these notebooks with my team to document a full investigation. And if I'm feeling fancy, I can even train and bring my own machine learning models to run over my Sentinel data. The platform is both powerful out of the box and endlessly extensible. Let's consider a mini case study. A typical organization we see moves from a legacy SIEM where they were drowning in 10,000 alerts a month. Their mean time to respond, or MTTR, was measured in days. After migrating to Sentinel, they leveraged the ML-driven analytics and SOAR playbooks. The result? They now manage fewer than 100 high-quality incidents per month, an over 90% reduction in noise, and their MTTR is down to minutes for automated responses. That is a transformative impact on a security team's effectiveness and morale. A common question I get is, isn't this just for Microsoft Shops? And the answer is a definitive no. While the integration with the Microsoft ecosystem is seamless and powerful, Sentinel was designed from day one to be a central hub for your entire multi-cloud, multi-vendor environment. Another question is about complexity. Do I need to be a data scientist to use it? Again, no. The built-in analytics and visualizations make it accessible to any security analyst, while the advanced features like KQL and notebooks provide the depth that seasoned experts crave. So let's bring it all together. The bottom line is this: traditional tools guard the perimeter I used to have. They are anchored to an outdated concept of a secure internal network. But today, there is no perimeter. Sentinel follows the identity, because the user is the new perimeter. It follows the data, because that's what attackers are after. And it follows the workload, wherever it lives, in any cloud or on-premises. It provides faster setup, Smarter detections, built-in automation, and true elastic scale. That's the difference between collecting alerts and actually reducing risk. If I'm starting fresh or trying to tame the chaos of an existing SOC, that's why I'd pick Sentinel. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to Informative Pick for more deep dives into the technology that matters. Let us know in the comments what you'd like us to cover next.